And she started somehow writing. After about 6 months or 8 months, then every time I have to correct everybody's book, including English spellings, everything. Then I got her book and I told, Amma, please come here. So she started shivering, now what is coming? Then I told everybody, look here. He was telling, I cannot write Sanskrit. We have never studied in our life. With that, her first shloka she has written. Now, this is after 6 months. See her own handwriting. She has written better than any one of you. She had that doubt whether I can write or not. Why not? You can. Don't condemn yourself. Invoke your potentiality to the fullest. See? But normally what we do? We only complain about the mind. Don't complain about the mind. Work on the mind. You can, you must. Tapo bhi kshina papanam. When you thus have self-confidence, see what we call self-confidence? From God's point of view, it is God's grace. See, there is one shlok where it is said, Na haste yashtim adaya deva rakshanti sadhakam yam tu rakshitum icchanti subuddhya yojayanti tam. When the God wants to help us, He doesn't come with a stick in the hand to help you, but He gives you right kind of thinking ability so that you can come out of the problems of your life. This is what we call self-confidence in us is equal to God's grace. See, my friends, tapo bhikshina papana, that is the meaning of tapasya. Otherwise, I don't eat onion, I don't eat garlic, I don't eat ram. See? Only thinking about eating. Then the second aspect of the tapasya is, first is self-confidence, second is independence. Discover independence in life. See? How many things and beings we are dependent in life. See, when many Mahatmas go, they always have some sevak with them. And wherever that Mahatma has to sit, that sevak will put an asan and on that Mahatma will sit. So, once I went for some big conference and as usual, ekameva advitiya, no kamandalu with me, I was alone. So those organizers asked, Swamiji, who is your sevak? Who is your serving person? I said, you are. Yes. Then I said, put asan. Relax. See? I'll tell you one experience from your Coimbatore. Many years before, I was staying with these people, I don't remember their names. When I was going on the airport, she came. And then, as usual, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Swamiji, I am feeling so bad, you are leaving and going. I said, keep away, don't spoil my clothes. When they cry and put, all Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, everything is patching it, don't do that. How come you are not feeling bad leaving my house? I said, because your problem is my house. My solution is either everything is yours or nothing is yours. See? Life becomes very simple. Otherwise we will get lost in that. See? Discover independence. During this Chaturmas, the 4 months of the year, during rainy season, there are many rules and regulations. You should not eat onion, garlic, non-veg, you should not drink all that thing. Now, why that is said? Just for us to understand that without that also we can survive. But then what we do? From tomorrow, the Chaturmas is starting. Okay. Tonight, all the animals we eat, all the onion garlics we eat, all the bottles we empty, anyway tomorrow onwards you are not going to have. And that 4 months with torture you go through. And after that is over. Tomorrow it is over. Next day morning, in a cup of tea you will put onion and garlic. We have not learned. Friends, one person asked me this question, Swamiji, please tell me what is your spiritual practice? We cannot understand you. I said, my spiritual practice is very simple. Learn from every experience of life. That's it. Learn. When you learn, you grow wise. When you don't learn, you grow old and otherwise. Old, otherwise people are only complaining about the next generation. These days the children are like that. During our time, we used to go and play on the trees we used to climb. We don't have tail. One NRI grandfather went to USA. And what are the old people? They have to always teach and find out faults with the children. So he went there. And the child was playing with him. He was all the time sitting at home, go and play outside. He looked at him, cool. He went outside, sat and started. See, Tapobi Kshina Papanam. Discover independence. See? Discover. If you are dependent on anything in this world, you are slave. Let it be people around you. Let it be things around you. Let it be your own faculties. Discover independence. See? How important it is. About this independence, I will tell you one example. One of my friend, a retired brigadier, he met me sometime and he came on the airport at daytime. He came, came, hugged, and he said, Swamiji, good news. I said, again getting married or what? He said, no, not married. Then I have given up my smoking. I said, what is great about it? You have never smoked, you will not understand. I have been smoking for 60 years. That man was 80 that time. 60 years. From the age of 15 I started smoking. Every day 2, 3, 4 packets. That was a major expenditure. But now I have given up smoking. I said, okay, I heard you. Now I have to learn from you. Now please answer my questions. Don't argue. You have a standing experience of smoking for 60 years. Whatever happiness you had is 1 unit. And now you have given up smoking. Now you also are happy now. Now on the scale of 1 to 10, these 2 happinesses, where will you keep them? He said, you are talking a technical language. I said, because I am talking to brigadier, I can't talk Babaji's language. He said, Swamiji, you are perfectly right. The happiness that I have after giving up smoking is unparalleled. Our Upanishads are not mad. Na karmana, na prajaya, dhanena, tyagena eke amrutattvamanashuhu. Friends, the joy of giving up dependence is unparalleled. So these 2 things put together is tapasya, austerities. Discover self-confidence so that we can positively go in the right direction. And discover independence from anything and being. You will discover freedom to walk the spiritual path. Such people, Kshina Papanam, they are free from the bondage of their wrong notions. Papa or the sin is nothing but the wrong notion. See, notions only we have to correct. And these notions are developed because of wrong approach to life. We lead our life mechanically. We never learn from our life. See? Therefore, if you see our Bhagavan Dattatreya, he was asked, how come you are nothing and you are so happy? He said, therefore I am happy. Not because of, but in spite of that. See. Then the second question came, from whom you learned? He said, I learned from 24 gurus. Not one, 24 gurus. Really? Who are they? And what did you learn? He goes on enumerating. From space I learned, support everything, reject nothing, but don't get influenced by anything. See? Whole world is constantly teaching us. But we do not want to learn. See? Out of courtesy we say, he is my guru, he is my guru. But are we learning? We call out of reverence, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Bhagavan Krishna is the Jagat Guru. If he was a Jagat Guru, he failed to teach to Duryodhan, Dushasan, Dhritarashtra. He could not teach. How can he be great Guru? Because Guru is not an external personality, but Guru is our ability to convert his instruction into our day-to-day life. That ability is the invocation of the Guru in our heart. See, my friends, tapo bhikshina papanam. So papa is wrong notions are rejected by right understanding, not by creating new notions. Normally this is what we mistake spiritual life. Earlier I used to drink every day, Swamiji, but since I started listening to you, now I take only once in a day, not twice in a day. I is still there. Earlier I used to eat every day non-vegetarian. Now I eat only alternate days. We want freedom from I, not for I. Therefore, tapo bhikshina papanam. And if this happens, then shantanam. You will be at peace with yourself. See? I was coming by this flight, and in the flight, that air hostess, she was looking at me. I said, Mama, come here. I said, look here, I'll give you one small tip. Not money, one tip. Try. What is that? I said, for 1 minute, don't talk to yourself. Not possible. I said, why not possible? But why should I? I said, because your problem is you can't stop thinking, is it not? Yes, that's my problem. I see in your eyes. So, if you don't talk to yourself, your thinking will stop. How can thinking stop without talking? I said, okay, another experiment. Think whatever you like, but don't use any word. Think. Don't use any word. Can you? When Patanjali Maharshi says, Yoga ha chitta vritti nirodha, and you keep on struggling throughout life. Instead of that struggle, learn and understand that mind is unmanifest speech, and speech is the manifest mind. See, like the water is the mind, ice is the speech. They are not two. Chitta vritti nirodha. Relax. Don't use any word. Think. You cannot That is Tapobi Kshina Papanam Shantanam. You are at peace. If this is also difficult, I give another technique I told her. See, hear, don't talk. देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. Seeing and hearing is by the sense organs. Talking is by the mind. See? Arjuna's question, Kim Prabhasheta? How a man of steady wisdom responds to the world. So, Bhagavan says, Dukkheshu anudvigna manaha. That means, whatever things come in front of him, he doesn't react. And what is the reaction? Reaction is in the form of the thoughts at a subtle level, and gross we start talking. About everything we have to say something. Try this. See, hear, no comment. A stage will come when our mind will be like a mirror. Mirror reflects everything, rejects nothing, doesn't have any impression of any image, and therefore retains nothing. That quality of mind is called as Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Shantanam. Tapobi Kshina Papanam Shantanam. And further, Vitaraginam. Vitaraginam. Those who are no more attached to anything or anybody in this world. Be very attentive. Bhagavan Sri Krishna talks in the 15th chapter, world. Urdhva Moolam Adashakham. He explains the world in a very exhaustive way. And then in the third verse, he punctures that balloon of the world. He says, Narupamasteha tathopalabhyate. Whatever we told about the world, don't try to see the world like that. Then, Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. Cut that world by a strong sword of non-attachment. Now, how do we do that? I'll give the simplest technique. Work on it. Attachment is an illusion. Attachment is not reality. Work on it. I'll give you some data. Eyes are able to see and illuminate all the colors and forms, is it not? Without the eyes, no color and form can be seen. Are the eyes attached to any color and any form? Now you are 100 of you here. Is it a burden on my eyes? If you become 1000, it becomes heavier. If you all disappear, is there any loss? Different colors. Do eyes have to change the colors? Different sizes. Do the eyes have to change the sizes? No. Because the rule is illuminator is not influenced by what is illumined. Therefore, attachment is only an illusion. Vitaraginam. Only learn from our own experience. Are we not detached from our own body? Childhood body has gone. Teenage body has gone. Middle-aged body has gone. Then we go to police station, FIR. Please find out my 3 bodies where they are gone. See, friends, we go to sleep means what? We detach ourselves from body identification. Therefore, those who sleep in the satsang, I like them the most. Already detached. Life becomes so simple. Therefore, we have to remove this wrong notion that I can't live without, nothing like that. Discover your freedom. Tapobi kshina papanam shantanam vitaragidam. Then okay, all that is done. Then go to sleep. Because in sleep you get all these things. Tapobi kshina papanam, there is no problem in the sleep. Then shantanam, you are at peace, producing sound for the world. Snoring is an expression of happiness. Whenever we are happy, do we observe the happiness in like a condolence meeting? Now so and so is getting married, let us observe silence for 5 minutes. No, we make noise. In the same manner, wherever there is happiness, there is a noise. So those people who sleep and snore, they are really happy. Others are miserable, it's their problem. Because we are not attached to the body and therefore we are happy. Meaning, be attentive. Meaning, because of body I am not. The body is because of me. When I am not attached with the body, still I continue to be. So where is attachment? It's totally wrong. This is the meaning. Vitaraginam, then mumukshunam. Then once we understand this, mumukshu, get rid of the wrong notions. See? Moktum ichcha mumuksha. The one you want to get rid of wrong notions. Don't worry about realization, don't freedom, liberation. No. Simplest thing, get rid of wrong notions. Wrong notions are, I am a grandson, I am a disciple, I am a brother, how can I kill them? If I kill them, then for whom the kingdom is there? If I kill them, then so many things will happen, blah blah blah. He was talking nonsense non-stop in the first chapter. Where all his worries have gone, only by correcting. Then on the battlefield, you are only a warrior and none else. In the same manner, a seeker of truth should always remember, we have come to a level of evolution. Plants are evolution of the stones and bricks and the soil. They evolved, became plant. Plant evolved, became the animals. Animals evolved, they became human beings. What next? Either go to the soil or what next? Next is, having come to this evolution as human beings, the only evolution which is pending is self-realization. Everything else is okay. With that urge, urgency, sincerity, when we start leading our life, for such people, apekshoyam, this book Atmabodha vidiyate. If you remember, I used to mention this thing. There are 4 places where the people gather. One is the free Tollywood cinema show. Whole Tamil Nadu will go there. Free. Maximum rush. Second thing, hospitals. Huge rush. Ask doctor. I don't know how people like to take the profession of doctor. All the time among the unhealthy people. There was one girl, she could not get admission because of whatever reason. So she was crying and got into depression. Her parents called, Swamiji, please tell, she listens only to you. Tell. I said, she is dumb. I don't like to talk to foolish. So she looked at me. You call me dumb? I said, yes, you are highest dumb. How come? Why you want to become doctor? All the time among unhealthy people, that dirty smell. Then why don't you get into finance? Make fool of people and earn money. Become a CA, take your commission. Oh, nobody told me like that. I said, still better. Get into the IAS, IFS. Earn lot of money. Free. And she got it. And now she is a very big shot. So whenever she meets Swamiji, you have really changed my life. So highest crowd in the film industry free. Second is the hospital. None of us get invitation from the hospital. Please come to our hospital. We are happy to serve you. No. Then third place is the temples. So in the Bollywood or Hollywood or Tollywood, crowds are bhogi. They want to indulge. Hospital, rogi. And doctors are also rogi. And the third one is the temples. They are kami. Krishna, 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 do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And therefore, Sashtanga Dandavat. And then they get up, oh, I forgot one more thing, another Danda. See, friends. But you go to the fourth place, gym. You go to any gym throughout the world. So many freebies they give. 1 month free. You will get fresh towel, you will get arrangement to take bath, you will get this, you will get that. Please come. And yet 20 machines standing and waiting, please come. Hardly 1 or 2 persons there. Because who goes to gym? Those who are healthy and want to maintain their health. In the same manner, in our Vedanta classes, only those come who are healthy and want to maintain their health. There is no touch method. I went there and I had a back pain and the Mahatma gave 1 hard and I became all right. You will become slave. Discover your independence. See? Therefore, mumukshunam, we want to get rid of wrong notion, that's all. We all suffer because of wrong notions. There was one man, he was told by some troubleshooter, hey, I heard your son met with an accident in Washington. Really? And he started crying and miserable and all. See, I told him, no. So in the old age, ladies become confident and smart. Man become dumb. So she says, you always worry. Why don't you call him and find out? So he called. And the son, because there at night, here it is day. So he banged his father. Dad, how many times I told you? Don't call the wrong time. He is all right. Who was miserable? The father. Just find out. Whenever we are miserable, we have become somebody. In deep sleep, we are nobody. Therefore happy. So what is spiritual life? Keep sleeping when you are awake. See, I am not telling you from my head. Bhagavad Gita says, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The awakened one is different from the average person. Awakened one is awakened to the divinity in and through the total world, to which the ignorant people are sleeping. And this relative world, which is taken as real by the ignorant people, to that the wise man is not interested at all. See, friend, therefore, being can be only by knowing, and knowing can be only by being. They are not separate. We don't have to become divine. This is the meaning of Atmabodha. So, mumukshunam apekshoyam Atmabodho vidiyate. So this is the meaning of Atmabodha, and it is meant for these quality student. He only will be able to be benefited by that. That doesn't mean we don't have this thing. We all have this. So you have come here. Is it not your tapasya? And another thing, they say when you go to Satsang, there is peace. Where? You are here, peace is at your home. When you go back again, the same thing will start. Learn and grow wise. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।